Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hyundai Kim, apprentice engineer in traineeship Se계로ho. And today I'm going to talk about how COVID-19 affected the maritime affairs. The reason why I chose this topic is that it is timely and relevant up to this time. This pandemic has been a world crisis that affected in various fields, but one that is greatly affected is maritime affairs. So I strongly believe that all of us should know how fatal this pandemic is, and also to help us find ways to cope up and adjust to this situation. Everyone in this world is suffering right now because of this COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 started in the market in Wuhan, China, where animals traded as raw. It spreads quickly during the last Chinese New Year, and the most population movement in China occurred. This resulted in a widespread infection among people in China, continues to its neighboring countries and to the world. The more people infected by COVID-19, the more crisis follows in every aspect, such as politics, economy, society, and all the other things that are related to human lives. Import and export have been badly affected by this crisis. 90% or more cargoes are being carried by the ships. It's a huge impact to the economy, even just one ship stopped moving, but I'm not just talking about one ship. There are many problems arose in maritime business due to COVID-19 crisis. Here are the major problems that I have identified. First problem is that the numerous ports are closed due to countries' ports, borders, and travel restrictions. If the port that the ship is supposed to go to is closed, then the ship has to change the route, which will result in delay in trading because of the delayed ship's arrival time. Also, the goods that the ship is carrying might get damaged, which makes the company liable, resulting in a huge loss to the shipping company. That can lead to conflict between ship owners and charters. Second problem is that the volume of the cargoes are decreased compared to the last few years. As you can see in this newsletter, the volume of the cargoes, including crude oil, gas, and electronics, decreased approximately 18% compared to 2019. Lastly, the health of the crews in the ship is at risk. Let's say there are tons of cargoes and enough ships to carry those cargoes, but if there are no human resources, how will the whole maritime business operate? This will eventually lead the maritime business to stop, or worse is decline. So the most important thing I think in this business is the crew member's health. And I'm not just talking about physical health, but also mental health, because I believe overall wellness matters. There are 400,000 seafarers who are stranded on ships without any assurance of when they can go back home. They have to work for 12 hours a day with no weekends and trapped at sea. Some of them are even been at sea for 17 months, which is far more than the 11-month limit set out in Maritime Labor Convention. On the other hand, there are another group of 400,000 seafarers who are not been able to be in the ship. This leads to a huge unemployment rate in maritime business. In addition, seafarers who are overly fatigued and mentally exhausted are kept on being asked to continue to operate the ships despite the situation. Furthermore, there are many more problems besides the problems that I stated. So the governments, IMO, and people who are related in this business should help each other to get through this tough time. Also, shipping companies and seafarers need to cooperate to adjust to this situation. Everyone should work together to avoid and prevent the further worsening effect of COVID-19 on maritime business. In a nutshell, we all should observe and follow the rules that are being made to resolve the problems, such as appealing to the government that seafarers are the key workers and they should help them to be repatriated. Also, the shipping companies that seems to have a massive deficit at the start of the COVID-19 crisis seems to continue to adjust their flexible vessel schedules. This can lead to a positive effect because, as you can see in this graph, the oil price now is cheaper than before, so it's a good effect, I think. The ripple effect of these efforts are showing a positive outlook for the future in maritime business. As I end my speech, we all know that this pandemic is unavoidable, unprecedented problems that all of us in this world is facing right now. If we kept on following the rules and take care of ourselves, we can make a brighter future for maritime business and for the world. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Any questions?
질문하기 질문.
지금 코로나 때문에 많은 선원들이나 여러 사람들이 힘들다고 하셨는데 혹시 그 해운 선사나 아니 나라에서 지금 고생하고 있는 해기사들을 위한 그런 어떤 뭐 보상이나 이런 거에 대해서 좀 생각하고 계신 게 있는지.
이거는 조금 현재가 설명하기는 어려울 것 같은데 내가 아는 선에서 지금 얘기를 해주자면은 한국에서 좀 회사마다 다른데 뭐 9개월 이상 샀다 뭐 이런 회사마다 기준으로 9개월, 11개월 이상 샀다 그러면은 기본급의 30%를 더 주는 회사가 있는 경우도 있고 지금 뭐 우리나라는 선원 교대가 지금 잘 되니까 뭐 외국에서 들어오는 선원들이 코로나 감염이 됐다 이게 기사가 많이 나오는데 실제로는 뭐 싱가포르도 그렇고 뭐 대부분 정말 그 교대에 한정 제한을 두고 있는 경우가 많고 그래서 하다못해 그 선원이 공항에 들어와서 선원 교대 전용 호텔을 지정하는 경우도 정말 전세계 몇 군데 안 되는 나라기도 하고 이거는 뭐 단순히 해운의 특성상 어느 한 나라만 하는 게 아니라서 정말 월드와이드인 경우가 너무 많아가지고 이거는 사실 뭐 해기사를 위해서 열심히 노력해야 된다. 뭐 ILO 국제 노동기구도 마찬가지고 이카오라고 항공 쪽도 같이 국제기구와 같이 협력을 하고 있는 상황이고 여기에 대해서는 뭐 우리도 지금 당장 다 마스크를 쓰고 실습에 좀 어려움을 겪는 상황에서 이거는 조금 뭐 답이 아직 명확하지 않다 이 정도의 생각이었습니다.
참고로 해대 강사는 이번 9월달에 연봉의 1% 됐다. 연봉이. 보통 뭐 기한제 학생들 90만 원 정도 성과 합쳤습니다.
참고로 이준현 선생님께서 지금 보면 해수부하고 IMF 요런 쪽 분야에서 전문적으로 지금 협의를 하고 회의에 참석하고 있고 또 전문가입니다. 그러니까 나중에 궁금한 거 있으면 이준현 선생님은 따로 여쭤보면 될 것 같습니다.